My sister is a transmigrator, a soul from another world reborn into a novel. She knew the male lead would betray her, so she broke the script and married the man who had been chasing her for years, a man from a powerful family she was supposed to be arranged with. She wanted me to change my fate too, to marry someone who truly loved me. Then, the heir to the city's most powerful dynasty, a man named Adrian, proposed to me with a grand, public declaration of his undying love. For 3 years of our marriage, he doted on me. I was the envy of every woman in the city. Until one day, I stumbled upon a hidden folder on his computer. Inside were 1,314 photos of his first love. My sister's voice was choked with tears. He cheated on me too. She told me she wanted to go home, that the only way to return to her world was to end her life in this one. That day, she jumped from the roof of her building, and as I watched a video of Adrian kissing his first love, I decided to leave this world too. My sister told me that our world was a story written in a book. She was the main character, and in the original story, she marries the male lead, is betrayed, and meets a tragic end. So she chose a different path. She married a man from a powerful family who had been pursuing her for years, a man she was originally supposed to have an arranged marriage with. And she was happy, but whenever she looked at me, her eyes were full of worry. She wanted me to have a different fate too, to find a love that was real. Suitors lined up at our door, but my sister turned them all away. They're just after our family's power and influence, she would say. None of them are sincere. Until Adrian, the heir to the most powerful dynasty in the city, knelt before me with a bouquet of flowers and a public declaration of his love. After a thorough investigation, my sister finally gave him her blessing. When he proposed, he swore, "Anya, I will love only you for the rest of my life. I will never betray you." We had been childhood friends. I thought I knew him. My sister thought he was worthy of my trust. So I said yes. For 3 years, he treated me like a queen. I was the envy of every woman in the city. Until, in our 3rd year of marriage, I accidentally opened a hidden folder on his computer. Inside were 1,314 photos of the same woman. His first love, Sienna. The pain was so intense I could barely breathe. When Adrian said he was going to the office, I followed him. He went to a villa on the outskirts of the city. I tiptoed inside, following the sound of their voices to the bedroom. Through the crack in the door, I saw them, tangled together in the sheets. I felt sick. Sienna saw me. There was no guilt in her eyes, just a petulant whine. "Adrian, when are you going to marry me?" He kissed her, his voice a soothing murmur. "I only married Anya for the family connections. As soon as the company is stable, I'll get rid of her and marry you properly." His words were like 1,000 tiny needles, piercing my heart. I went home and just sat there, clutching the diamond ring he had given me. "I will love only you for the rest of my life." His words were a cruel, mocking echo in my mind. I knew that forever was a rare and precious thing, but he had said it with such conviction, and I had been a fool to believe him. When he came home, I looked up at him, my voice cold. "When did you and Sienna get back together?" He was stunned. He hadn't expected me to ask. "I owe her," he said, his voice flat. "If my family hadn't forced me to marry you, we would have never broken up. But don't worry, she won't threaten your position. If she has a child, we can even say it's yours." I was disgusted. Everyone praised him for being so in love with me, for not pressuring me to have a child. But this was his plan all along. A bitter laugh escaped my lips. I stood up and threw the ring at him. "Adrian, what do you take me for? A toy you can just play with? I will never agree to such a disgusting arrangement." His face darkened. "Anya, why are you being so selfish?" I stared at him, my voice shaking with rage. "You're the one who betrayed our marriage, and now you want me to raise your illegitimate child? Who's the selfish one here?" He just sighed, a look of pained martyrdom on his face. "Anya, everything I do for you. Why can't you see that?" When I didn't respond, he just